Hello and welcome to The Voice KE. Today, the Public Service Governance PSG President Ambassador Esther Wariga has today, during the International Women's Day celebrations at Lutheran Plaza, initiated a Jikoni bill to help protect Kenyan women across the nation from unfair rise of basic food commodities. The bill will be taken to all 47 counties for the next 2 months for public participation to get the input and opinion of all Kenyans before it is tabled in Parliament for legislation. In addition, PSG President has called on the government of Kenya to find a quick solution to the insecurity in the northern parts of the country that is largely affecting women and their children. Nominated Senator Tabitha Mutinda, who is very passionate on matters women, has promised to table the matter to the Senate. She was also made the brand ambassador of the operation, which is calling upon lowering of essential commodities such as sugar, unga, gas, rice, and flour. The senator was not also left out behind matters LGBTQ. She strongly came out to defend the African traditions and cultures on the different position of the women in the society and importance of heterogamy.
In celebrations of the International Women's Day, this is a day that we are celebrating women capacities and capabilities to deliver, whether in government, whether in our churches or places on worship, whether in our families, whether in the streets. Women are coming out strongly. And that's why today we are calling for, beside the fact that we have not managed to pass the 2/3 gender rule, we are calling for inclusion of women in government. Strategic interventions must be undertaken to ensure that women are in government. Something else very, very important is that women are going through quite a difficult time because their office, their headquarters in the kitchen, where the women thrive, where the women feel part and parcel of the society, which is the kitchen, is a no-go zone. Why? Because of the escalating cost of basic commodities of the kitchen. Therefore, for strategic interventions, the Public Service Governance has initiated the Affordable Kitchen for All Women Bill, which we are calling Okoa Jikoni Bill 2023. We have just started the process. The process is going to see, the bill is going to see its way through the bicameral parliament, and thereafter we request His Excellency the President, Dr. William Samoei Ruto, because I believe that he is one gentleman who is after the success of women. We cannot be successful if our kitchen is a no-go zone. Therefore, to His Excellency the President, kindly make the kitchen an area or a region or a space in the house that we will all be proud of. When a woman is able to feed her family, when a woman is able to take care of the society, when a woman has been given that space to be able to be who she is, by enabling her to be in the kitchen smiling always, then I'm sure as a country we'll be moving to the next level. Therefore, we request that all agencies of government, from the Senate to the National Assembly to His Excellency the President, kindly enable us and facilitate this bill to go through until it gets to the desk of the President, where he will be able to ascend it into law, so that we can be able to zero rate or reduce taxation on 5 major items in the kitchen: the flour, both wheat and maize flour, the cooking oil, the sugar, the rice, and the cooking gas, because without fire, women cannot cook. Therefore, we request that in this process of engaging stakeholders to be able to see this affordable kitchen for all women in Kenya bill move forward, we just request for positiveness, non-political interventions towards the success of this bill. It's not about any political divide. It's about having an affordable kitchen for all women in Kenya. We cannot exist without calling for global peace, because when we don't have peace in the country, when we don't have peace in Ukraine, then the women of Kenya are suffering. And that's why today we have sent a very strong message that the people of Saburu, the people of West Pokot, the people of the whole of Northern Frontier, the best gift you can give to yourself is to ensure that you take it as a personal responsibility to maintain peace in that region. Equally, the women of Kenya today calls upon President Putni that that he must bring to an end the war in Russia. The United Nations has called for ceasefire. The public service governance today, we equally call for ceasefire. The women of the world need peace. The women of Kenya need peace, and together we can. We wish all the women of Kenya, we wish all the women of the continent of Africa, and we wish all the women of the world a happy and progressive International Women's Day 2023. Thank you.
Let me start by saying Happy Women's Day to all the women in the world. It's a very special day. We are honored, we are humbled. I want to thank the ambassador for the warm invite on today's event. I do support in matters the kitchen bill. It's very important because that is actually our headquarter as women. But I still want to support the initiative that the government is doing, that is through the President, Dr. William Ruto. The other day when we had our function at KICC, the discussion on the gas, in the next 4 months we are going to see the prices of gas going down. We are allowing different investors so that there is competition in the market, so that these prices are able to go down. And I think in the 5 sectors that need to be cut in terms of the cost, gas is one of them. And so the president is with the upper hand and is really supporting matters women. We signed a charter as Kenya Kwanza to ensure that we have 50% for women, and we've seen that coming through, and we're still going to see more women in the different positions of this republic. That's something that we really appreciate the president for, and we know that the heart of the president is also with the women of Kenya from the bottom. Okay, and our manifesto is bottom up. With the matters Linda Jikoni, we are sure and we know that this is what women need, because at the end of the day, that is where the woman will always prepare what is actually needed. And we really appreciate the increase on the Women Fund that the President actually announced last week. We appreciate the Hustler Fund that he has also given to the small mama mboga. I want to also touch on the digital innovation that is our theme today. And I want women, we continue embracing the technology that is in place. We continue supporting it because it's a digital world. With the digital space that we have, that is what is going to help us improve our economy, both socially, politically, economically, in all those aspects. And through that, we are going to build a nation that the woman is happy. I want also to mention on the issue of LGTB. On this special day, women, the Bible clearly states that we leave our homes and go from our homes and continue with the generation. Let us purpose what God created us for, and through that we believe that we are going to achieve a lot. Kwa hayo mengi na machache, God bless you.